Hi guys, welcome to my channel. On today's video, we're going to be talking about junior secondary school certificate exams, JSCE. You call it Becker, you call it junior secondary certificate exams. We're going to be doing practice questions for all my year 9 students. My year 9 students, fall in here and let's do some revision questions. If you have a child in year 9, this video is for you. If you are in year 9, this video is for you as well. Okay, so let's dig into it. The first question on our screen is convert 11100 in base 2 to a number in base 10. This is a binary number and you want to convert it to a base 10 number. And to do that, you will expand this in base 2 and solve it. Once you expand it in base 2 and you solve it, it automatically turns into a base 10 number. So let's go. How do you expand your numbers in base 2? I always teach my students, I say, write the number again, 11100 in base 2. Then on top, write tiny little numbers where you're going to expand this in the power of 2. So starting with 0, I'll write a tiny little 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that means I'm going to do 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0. Once I do that and I solve it, I'll get an answer that is in base 10. Okay, so let's do that. This is the same as 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 3 plus 1 times 2 raised to the power of 2 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 1 plus 0 times 2 raised to the power of 0. So we're going to solve this. This is equal to 1 times 2 raised to the power of 4 is 16 plus 1 times 8, 2 raised to the power of 3 is 8 plus 1 times 4, 2 raised to the power of 2 is 4 plus 0 times 2, because 2 raised to the power of 1 is 2 plus 0 times 1, because anything raised to the power of 0 is 1. We're simplifying further. This times this, 16 plus 8 plus 4. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0. Anything multiplied by 0 is 0 as well. Okay, so I'm going to add these two numbers together first. 8 times plus 6 is 14 plus the one here, which is 20. The whole of this is 4. Final answer is 28 in base 10, and I am done. All right, here is our second question, and it says find the simple interest on a loan of 45,000 naira at the rate of 3.5% for 2 years. First, you must remember your simple interest formula. And simple interest says it's equal to P T R all over 100, where, remember, where SI is your simple interest, your P is your principal, which is your loan, the loan or the money you are investing, if it's an investment question. But in this case, is a loan question. So principal is your loan, then your T is the time in years. If it's not in years, you must convert it to years before you work with it. Then your R is your rate in percentage. Now that we know all this, your simple interest is what you're looking for. Your principal is 45,000 naira, and your time is 2 years, while your rate is 3.5%. Now that we know all this, all we need to do is substitute it into the formula. SI is equal to 45,000 naira times 2 years times 3.5 all over 100. 2 zeros under cancels 2 zeros on top. Over 1 is nothing. So I have 450 times 2 times 3.5. 2 times 3.5 is definitely 7. So I have 450 times 7, which gives me 35. 28 plus 3 is 31. Final answer. My simple interest is 3,150 naira. Done. If you're still watching till now, I want to say a big thank you to you. Don't forget to watch till the end, subscribe, turn on notification so you don't miss any math tip. Make sure you like this video as well. Thank you. All right, so let's go. The last question we're going to be solving in this video is R varies directly as S and inversely as T. If R is equal to 8 when S equaled 4 and T equals to 3, then R is equal to dash. This is a joint variation question. R varies directly as S and R also varies inversely as T. And you know that in variation, for you to change your variation sign into an equal sign, you must introduce a constant, which is K. So let's go. R variation sign varies directly as S and inversely as T. That's how to write the joint variation. So in this case, I'm going to change my variation sign into an equal sign. I will introduce K to multiply S over T. Now I have R is equal to KS all over T. From the question, I can substitute R as 8, S as 4, T as 3 to find my K, which is my constant. Once I find my K, that constant is what binds this together as a formula. And that's what you are looking for. Then R is equal to dash. We need a binding force that binds R to S and to T, which is a constant. So let's go. Remember, R is 8 when S is 4 and T is 3. So having known this, I'm going to put 8, substitute it as r. So I have 8 is equal to s as 4, k multiplied by 4 with all over 3. Remember, when two fractions equate each other, you can cross multiply. So I have 1 times 4k, which is 4k, and 8 times 3 is 24. For my k to stand alone, I need to divide this by 4 and divide this by 4 as well. 4 cancels 4, and voila, my k stands on its own. 24 divided by 4 is 6. This is my constant that binds this together as a formula. So r, remember, r is equal to ks over t. Now I know what k is. So r is equal to 6s all over t. My final answer is r equals 6x over t. So I come here, right? 6s all over t. Final answer, 6x all over t, and I am done. If you enjoyed this video and you have learned something, I want you to subscribe. It helps me a lot. Like this video, it helps me a lot. Share with other people that you think might need it, and that will help me as well. Thank you for watching.